Christian codes. I'm coding every day until I become a web developer. Ooh, damn girl, fine. Oh, skate, 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 skate. Oh. Get low. Get low. Am I streaming? What's up? What up? How's it going? This is day 60. Day 60. Day 60. Day 60, day 60, day 60. Day 60, day 60, day 60. What's up, Goldie? Day 60, day 60. Oh. Da, 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 da. What's up, Daniel? Hey. It's going good, Daniel. How are you, Daniel? It's going good, y'all. How are y'all? It's going good. It's going good. I got my grapes. I got my grapes. I got my grapes. I got my grape. Nope. I have not been in the gym. I realized that there was no point in hitting the gym. I didn't get my eating habits together. So step one, avoid sugar and stuff. What's up, Fracture? So I'm focusing on my diet first, my eating habits. Damn girl, fine. Constantly iterating. How's it going? It's going good. Fracture, how are you? I saw this. Fracture is not Jacob, and Jacob is not Fracture, right? Y'all are two different people. Correct? Have I earned any cash from, what is TS? Let me send this to all my peeps in the trenches out in Tejas. Play hard. Two different people. It's going good, Fracture. Jacob is at, I think Jacob is at work, right? He doing his work thing. I saw him on stream earlier. Damn girl, come on. Get low, get low, get low, get low. To the windows. To the wall. Oh, skate, 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 skate. Oh, skate, 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 skate. Earn money, yeah, from webbing. Like, from actually making websites and stuff. Nope. I'm broke. But you can always, you want to donate, there you go. Every dollar saves a koala. All right. Silent grinds. I don't know what to say about that one. Let's see. He said age. Hold on. My boy. Silent grinds. What happened to your leak? Hold on. Oh, leak code number 16. Hold on. What? Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Yeah, I got a roadmap. Type in the command roadmap. Are you Indian Silent Grinds? I ain't never met a lazy Indian. No, you're not Indian. I don't think. Oh, Sri Lankan? Boy. If you don't, are you a computer science major, Silent Grind? And you stop? What year are you in? What's up, Wilf? And you stopped? What's where the GitHub at? Oh, no. What's wrong with you? Hold on. When are you graduating? In December or May? Silent Grinds? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that I know. When you graduate and you get this degree, hold on, well, let me make you a moderator. Let me tell you something, Silent Grind. I have graduated with a degree with no job lined up, no job prospects, no resume, no. I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling. All right, don't do that to yourself. Get your booty. Start uploading to that GitHub every day. It starts now. Do you have an internship under your belt? You probably don't have an internship under your belt. You have an internship under your belt? Do you have projects on your GitHub? See, you messing up. You messing up. You know what you know what you are? You know what's wrong with you? You are a lazy smart person. A lot of people who have been smart, like it's the difference between Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke was a natural talent. He never really had. Well, he worked for it, but it was just there was a lot of natural. There was a lot of innate ability that came with being the Uchiha, right? Then you got Naruto. If it wasn't for the Nine-Tails Fox, and some other like he had to train. He had to train. Now, what happens when talent meets hard work and consistency and better mental health? That's now Sasuke has some issues. Okay, so I'm telling you. And then you got Asian parents. And then you got Asian parents. You got Asian parents. Brother. If you don't get that booty up and start grinding and stuff, you know what you do? You surround yourself with people who are consistently working, okay? So you need to start uploading every single day. You need to start coding every single day. You are in your last year of computer science. You've seen that they laying off people. Okay, it's not as easy. Get your booty up and start coding so you can have a job. Okay. I spent money on a gaming PC. I want to live in NYC and do software engineering, but I keep grinding Fortnite daily. Uninstall it. Uninstall it. Eventually, at first, it's hard to quit video games at first, but eventually, like for example, there was a game that I kept installing from Steam and kept installing, kept uninstalling, kept uninstalling. Okay, eventually you're gonna code so much that you're gonna get tired of playing Fortnite. I promise you. If you don't get your booty up and start posting on this stuff, I'm gonna come to wherever you are and slap you around. And speak up in your videos. What's wrong with you? How do I do this consistent shit? What you talking about? Why do you breathe consistently? That sounded messed up, but like for real though, why do you breathe? Because you want to stay alive. I want to be a web developer, so I have to do this consistently, right? That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I do it every day. I do it because I like it. I thought web dev is going to be taken by AI. Shut your mouth. Then it didn't have nothing. Now, see, now you're lying. Now you're lying. It had nothing to do. I'm from Texas. Silent Grinding. It had nothing to do with it taking AI, and it had everything to do with you being lazy and procrastinating, and you know it. You know it. You know it. It had nothing to do with AI. AI just gave you an excuse to be lazy. The dooming news, the doomer news, the doom scrolling, all the stuff that people were saying, the only reason you decided to believe in it is because you wanted to be lazy and you didn't want to make a decision and take responsibility and accountability. That is the truth. And you're going to have to admit it to yourself. Because if you wanted success, you would go out there in a world that is just hoping to give you success, that will allow anybody to wield power. You could have went out there and found a way, but you decided to listen to a whole bunch of people on the internet that you've never met while you're in a computer science degree, getting your computer science program. You're in a computer science program with Asian parents, knowing that they expect more from you, a family that expects more from you, and you decide to, instead of listening to the people who believe in you, you decided to listen to some anonymous randoms on the internet. Let me see. We have a GitHub old enough to get my belt, Patrick. All right. So we have been learning different types of different array functions and it is 51 degrees in Texas. What's up, Arpit? Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone is uh, eating well and feeling well today on the amazing. So while I was off stream, I was definitely, I was definitely. How did I learn JS? I'm gonna tell you how I learned JS. This is how I learned JavaScript. From day one, I started doing front end mentor, right? I started doing front end mentor, which means that I had to implement all the HTML and CSS that I learned. Then I started doing JavaScript projects. How have you learned JS from video code? I started doing JavaScript projects. So it was a mixture of videos, MDN documentation, but mostly the thing that cemented my knowledge was projects. I did a lot of projects. If you go to my GitHub, if you go to my GitHub, you will see that I started some of the first JavaScript things that I did was like, is it in the JavaScript sandbox or is it the JavaScript? Hold up. See, oh, there's 2 pages. That's how I know I've been working. This was the second. I was doing a complete JavaScript. Well, I'm still doing a complete JavaScript course. All right, I'm still doing a complete JavaScript course. Front end, any life advice to be consistent and disciplined with gym, health, and life. Currently struggling with it. Now I struggle with the gym because I have struggled with binge eating in the past because of depression and stuff. But I'm slowly working on that, and it's going well. Be consistent and disciplined with gym, health, and life. I gotta say, you gotta force it no matter what. Now, I would agree that you gotta force it to a certain extent, but I won't say you gotta. I think you need to spend some time with you. That's what I recommend. You need to spend some time with yourself. Forcing it, I don't know about all that. To a certain degree, yes, forcing is important, but I think it's more important to actually sit down and build a better relationship with you and determine what you want out of life. Like sometimes you have to build a better relationship with you. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, and there has to be something more powerful than motivation. Okay, silent grind. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that you're in this space. Number one, don't feel bad that you are feeling like you're backwards or you're behind or anything like that. Nothing is wrong with that. It takes practice. One of my closest friends, he was just like you in college, but he started improving. He started working on himself, and I think it's all about building a better relationship. And you have to be intentional. So, come in the Discord. We should add a part of the Discord where we talk about mental health stuff or life advice and stuff. Oh, I thought you just called me Lil Jon because I was singing Lil Jon. Hello. So the question was, okay, so from the very beginning, I was doing JavaScript stuff. All right. This is one of the first things I started doing, and I got it from this dude. Where is he? Some stars. This dude right here. He had 30 days of JavaScript. I was doing that. I didn't finish it, but I started on it because I said that the only way I was going to learn this stuff is if I did projects. But what I recommend is this one right here. This is from one of the guys in our Discord. He's very intelligent, very wise, and I recommend these learning things if you're just learning. As far as consistency, is concerned, that's very difficult. The thing is, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all what consistency actually looks like, and it's not gonna be perfect either. All right. Y'all see this? Y'all see how at first it was like if you look at it, you can see okay, the goal was to be consistent, but you see how off and on it was, how sporadic it was, and then eventually, as you keep pushing, it becomes a bit more solid, right? If you go back here, you'll see that I had no, yeah, I did enjoy university. If you see all of this, you'll see that I didn't really post videos here, but there was a point where I made a decision and I started posting videos, right? In the learning. So there you go. You ever felt like one day wake up and man, I got no mood for it today? Today, I feel like that today. That's every day. What you doing? It's every day. It's an everyday thing. All right. Every day. Every day. Every day. Yeah, every day. Like I was in that bed minding my own business, and then I put on the Discord. I said I had just woke up, and I said stream will start in 30 minutes. Gonna practice more JavaScript array methods and work on something different. When I posted that, I was in my bed, comfy as hell. Oh, well, the more you try to figure it out, the more it will eventually come. Welcome. What the hell? Anyway, all right. So let's start some JavaScript. Let's start some JavaScript. Cause we doing JavaScript. What's up, Jacob? Jacob, you at work? Hope you making money. Jacob is making money. Jacob was shouting me out. Let me shout out Jacob. Jake. Jacob is at work. I think it's Jacob. Hold on. I know. Oh yeah, Jacob. Jacob. Boop. I'm almost 19 and just starting HTML and CSS. Do you think it's late? No, I'm 34. The one, this lady, she helped me get into it. You know, she told me I should start posting every day, and she's older than you and I. Hope that's not rude to say, but you know, whatever. It is a blessing to achieve a certain age. Wait, Jacob Jones, I saw your video before. Yes, Jacob has just started. Jacob with the fro, the white guy with the fro. All right. Cool for you. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get started. So we're gonna do a couple of things today. This is gonna be a longer stream. It's gonna be a long stream, y'all, because there's a lot of work to do. So I have been learning map, filter, reduce. You forgot the D. You forgot the D. A lot of people forget the D, brother. Don't forget the D. Don't forget it. Don't forget the D. All right. So we have been doing a lot of map, filter, reduce, sort. From what I understand, map, filter, and reduce are the big three or something. All right. Yes, like the video. And do y'all want to solve some things with me? Are y'all knowledgeable in JavaScript enough to do these challenges? Y'all want to do some challenges? Here's a challenge right here. All right. So let's do the first challenge of the night. You worrying about the wrong thing, Silent Grind. Just get started. All right. Don't matter what the setup look like. I used to have a curved screen. Now I got one screen that's this big and then one screen that's this big. So I'm looking at y'all over here on the one that's this big, and then I'm over here on the one that's... I don't know. Are you familiar with array? Well, you're about to graduate, so yeah, do it if you want to. I don't care, man. Okay, this is the final boss. Hold on. This is the final boss. Y'all about to see me struggle. This is the final boss because it requires you to track two different. Let me turn this down a little bit. This is the final boss because it requires you to track two different types of data at the same time. A sum total stars. So we're gonna say the sum equals total stars, and comparison equals top repo. All right. So let's get the data. The data. All right. So let's move this right here so we can have prettier data. Pretty data. All right, so the first task is to only include repositories that are not private. So again, we're using filter, sort, filter, map, filter, map, reduce, sort. Filter, map, reduce, sort, okay? Filter, map, reduce, and sort. Alrighty. And after this one, we're gonna get started. I want to do something different on the stream today. Something that'll break up the monotony. Something a little different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. So we're gonna say const filtered repos equals repos dot filter. The first thing we're going to do is only include repositories that are not private. So I'm pretty sure I can do E and then we don't post answers, my brother. We don't post answers. We don't post answers, buddy. It's okay. Alright. Alright. Because we're trying to learn. It's okay. It's okay. We're all learning here. So, we need to determine if E. So we only want the ones that are not private. So dot private. Okay. And then we're gonna do dot. Okay, so the next one we need to do is rank the repositories from most points, from most to least. So that's most to least. So that's descending. And I think I wrote something here about that. Let me look at my notes. There's a shorthand. Hold on. I think I might have took some notes on it. I took courses. Hold on. I think it even mentioned something like that. Because it was telling me, where was it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So the shorthand, let me write that down. Because I was practicing earlier, y'all. I was messing up. So, sort shorthand. Just remember shorthand for ascending. First minus second is ascending. And second minus first is descending. Let me hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Somebody just joined with a pink bunny thing right here. I love this. I don't know why it reminds me of Half-Life 2. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We gotta go to Chris Stream, and we gotta copy link, and then we're gonna go to. Hold on, I gotta send this link to somebody. All right. Hold on, I got a friend request. Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. Who are you? Yo, what's the theme name? I think I put that. I think Nightbot knows that. I'm gonna let you search in Nightbot for it. Oh, okay. So back to what we were doing. All right. So again, so the goal is to, okay, so the first task, we already did the first task. So we're gathering all the repos that are not private, right? That are not private. Then what we're going to do, why don't we just put this right here? And then we're going to do dot. So since we have, hold on, reporting observer, no, repos. Who, me? I'm self-studying. Okay, only includes rank the repositories from the most points to the least points. So if we go from most to least, that's descending, and descending would be second minus first. So we're gonna do we're gonna do second, we're gonna do first, second, and second minus first. Okay, so the third thing we need to do is rank the repositories from most points to least points. Points equals stars times forts. Stars. Oh, I did that wrong. Stars equal, points. Okay, so points equals stars times forts. All right, so oh, that's why they said we had to handle two sets of data at the same time. All right, let me figure something out right quick. So if I do CLG repos right now, it'll give me an array. So I have an array of the ones that are, why is this? Oh, that's repos. We want filtered repos. So filtered repos, we get 3 of them. All right. So then if I do dot sort, what happens to that? How does that work? I wonder how can I do that. I wonder, can I do something like, let's test something. Can I do yeah, I know what I want to do. I want to do second dot stars times second dot forks minus first dot stars times first dot forks. Okay, and it said it wanted it in ascending. Are you asking me, do I need help? Okay, so we got, so, and then we wanted it in descending order. Okay. Cool app, secret project. So we got stars times forks. 100, yeah, so we got 100 times 40, that's 4,000. We got 50 times 10 is 500. And then we have 20 times 5, that's 100. Okay, so it did it. All right, it did it right. The next step that we're going to do is create a final object that summarizes the data. So we're going to create a final object that summarizes the data, and it's going to say total stars, the sum of all stars from public repos, and top repo, the name of the repository with the highest points. The name of the repository with the highest points. Okay, how are we gonna do this? So we do reduce, and I think it takes the accumulator, and it takes a current value, and we're gonna run some code for that. But then we're going to put it in an object, so we're going to give that other value, and then we're going to say, total, let's see, if, okay, account total stars, if that is null, which it should be, or undefined, then we're going to say it's going to equal current, dot stars, right? And if not, hold on. Yeah, let's do this in a different way. I'm gonna just use an if statement. if account dot stars, no, if account dot total stars equals undefined, then we're gonna say account stars equal current stars, right? Then we're gonna return ACC, something like that. So let me think. Am I doing that right? What are you making right now, Kristen Codes? I'm doing challenges. I'm doing certain challenges. So the account is an object, right? And if so then we can access it like that. Okay, so that's right. Then we return account. But we also have to do top repo, the name of the repository with the highest points. The name of the repository with the highest points. How do we do both of those at the same time? I think I was on the right path. So if that's the case, then we say current, it'll equal current dots. I'm also learning Python, like variables, printing and formatting, and integers and floats. That's cool. So after we got that, then we'll do the name of the repository with the highest points. The name of the repository with the highest points. You know what? We'll do ACC highest points. And if that equals no, then we'll do current dot stars times current dot. There's a better way to do this, because points is stars times forks. Okay, so this will happen, right? But so the first time it goes around, this will happen. All right, so I'm gonna do an if. I'm gonna say if account print F your weird number is what I can do right now. Oh, okay. Account. So if we do I wonder, is there a way to check and empty, check if object is empty. Okay, let's see if I can do that, because sometimes it doesn't let me do that. If if ACC dot, see, it doesn't even let me do it. That's okay. Maybe if I do something like that, then I can do that. Or I can do something like that. Put that. There's gonna be a better way to do this, and I'm gonna get AI. Any tips on learning to make projects with code like outside of printing stuff and output? You gotta just keep learning stuff. I explain that after I finish this. If account total stars, account total stars. So this is basically a null check, but and then in there we're gonna return ACC. All right. But if we don't need to do that, we're gonna say I should create a function inside here, but I'm not about to do all that. So we're gonna say account total stars plus equal current. Hold on, was it total stars? Do they just sum of all stars? Yeah. Current dot stars, and then we're gonna say account highest. Oh, it's supposed to be called top repo. Top repo. We're gonna say top repo. If account dot top repo is greater than current dot stars times current dot forks, we are going to then we're gonna do we're gonna say hold on, the name of the repository, the name equal current dot name. My goodness, this is a little tricky. Can we just say it equals current? And then that'll give us the whole thing instead of, yeah, we'll just put a object inside here. I think that's what that is. Okay, so then we're gonna say if account total stars, so that's fine, this works. But account top repo, if account, okay, account top repo, if account top repo dot stars, oh, this is ugly. This is so ugly. If account dot repo dot stars times account dot top repo dot forks is greater than current stars times current forks, then it will be current, else um, okay. I think that should work. uh, let's see. What is it saying? Total stars is not defined. Yeah, that's the whole point. Oh. Yeah, brother, that's the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole point. Total stars, don't worry. Total stars is not defined. That's the whole point. If total stars is not there, let's just do this. It's not gonna act right, but oh what? Yeah, but this is a null. This is like a null assignment, so it should. Let me see how I did it up here. Oh, I changed it. This is a hard one. That's why it's the final boss because there's So let me take this. Let me take this one step at a time. Okay, so we got that. So it says. So it probably went in order. So it says total stars 100, and then it says the top repo is web framework, right? So that makes sense. Let me see. What happens if I CLG ACC? What is that? It's an object. Dot keys. Can I do that? Undefined. Dot length. Can I read? All right. Hmm. Interesting. It always says undefined. So my job is to figure out how I can make sure that the first time it goes around it does this, but the next time around it doesn't. I guess I could say if account if account total stars does not equal current stars, then we want, let's CLG. Hello. Oh, I'm gonna return AC. Hello. So we did hello twice. All right. So we know that works. So it didn't do it the first time, but it did it the second time and the third time. All right. So return ACC. So if account total stars does not equal current stars, I guess that's a way to feel it, but whatever. It seems wrong to me, but I'm gonna keep going. I know that's wrong. What's up, Clay? So then I'm gonna do. So now that we're already in here, we're just gonna do. Okay. Then we'll say if else it equals current. Thanks. I'm glad it helps you. I'm glad it helps you. Bro, why is it doing that? Why is it saying, do I need to do this for all of them? Something ain't right. Let's see, cause something isn't right. It's still saying that total stars does not equal current. Really, those quotes shouldn't even matter. That's the thing. Because once you say, you can check, because the null check, you could, when you do a null assignment, if this is not there, then it makes it and assigns it to this. I'll show y'all what I mean. So let's say we create an object and we say that that object is just empty, right? So the object is empty. And then we say obj names equal Chris, right? Now we know that that obj doesn't have, that object doesn't have that anything in it. But if we, hold on. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I was right and wrong at the same time. All right. So we need dot reduce. And dot reduce has the ACC. It has current. And we do this. Then we set the initial to that. And we do this. And then what I want to do is say reduce. And I want to say is account total that's weird because I don't remember doing that. Okay, I see. I see. I see. All right. All right. Oh, oops. All right. We're track lacking. We're track lacking. It's always silly mistakes that I be making. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. All right. I think it's okay. It's all right. All right. So now what we want to do. So we got that check. It's gonna return. So we want to say. Can I do? So I guess what I'll do is I need to check if acc.top.repo.name does not equal current.name, then we'll do all of this stuff right here. Oops. All right, we'll do all of this, and so we'll say acc.total stars plus equal current dot stars. And then we'll say acc.top repo equals product of acc.top repo.stars acc.top repo.ports is greater than product current dot stars current dot forks, then ACC dot repo equal ACC dot top repo. If not, then it equals current, and we're gonna return ACC. I think we got it. I think we got it right here. But let's check. Let's double check. So we got the total stars is 170. Hold on, let's look at the data. So the only ones that we're dealing with, the only repos that we're dealing with are the ones that are not private. So we got 50, 20, 100. So that's 170. And then the one with the greatest points would be 100 times, so we got 100 times, 100 times 40, 4,000. Of course, we got 20 times 5, 100. And we have 50 times 10, 400. So web framework would be the biggest one. So there we go. It was the quotes, and I forgot that I don't have to use quotes after I do that, I think. So we figured it out. Total stars is that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to AI, and it's going to tell me how that could have been done better. Okay. The double counting. Look at these two lines. Account total stars. You think so? Thank you. On the first loop, account total stars is null, so it sets it to the first repo stars. Yes, but then your if statement checks if the names are different. On the first loop, they are the same, so it skips the if block. Yeah. The result, your total stars logic is tied to where the names are different, which makes the code very hard to read and prone to bugs if two repos have the same name. True. The sorting advantage. You already use sort beautifully. Because you sorted from highest to lowest points, the very first item in your filtered array is guaranteed to be the top repo. Oh, this means you don't need to do a who is bigger comparison inside the reduce. You already did that work in the sort. That's very true. The clean way. Okay, so this was right. Then it says sort. That's right. Then reduce could be account.top repo equal current.name. Oh. Yeah, so let's fix this. So what they're saying is that I didn't have to do all this. What I could have did was ACC dot stars plus equal current dot stars. Then I could have came over here and said if ACC, hold on, how did they do it? Yeah, they grabbed the index. So instead of creating an object, they did. Does reduce will reduce put it in an object without me telling it to put it in an object? So if index yeah, it says index is not defined. Oh. So I can still do that. But they added a third. Okay. Oh, stars. It's not enough. What? Okay. So I think Gemini is wrong on this one. I don't know if you just came in here in on tricks, but I'm not using AI. Oh no, you've been here. Never mind. ACC total. Always add. Hold on. Maybe if I just instead of setting the initial value to that, that what they mean? Okay, yeah. So it returned an object. Does reduce always return an object? Maybe return the first. Yeah, because I gave it an object, so it's just gonna return. Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. I don't use them to. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Let's see. Reduce function JavaScript. So you can have a. So we give it no initial value, but we can put index right here. But does it say it that index is a callback accumulator current index? Okay, so they didn't say it right here. Why didn't they just put it right there? Current index, the index position of current value in the array on the first call. Okay. All right. Got it. We're learning. By starting with total star zero top row, you don't need the keys already exist. How did we start with? Okay. Let me test something right quick. Let's say we have const object equal, and then we say obj dot names equal Chris. CLG obj. Obviously, I need to review. Okay, yeah, I need to review objects because there's things I'm forgetting. Okay. So we got it. Okay, now we're just gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna do something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. All right, let's see. The hell, that's the ugliest sign up form I've seen in a while. This ain't bad. Alright, so what we gonna do now, since we've done a lot of practice doing that, we're gonna get back to the project, the main project. Let's go ahead and Oh, I didn't know that, Malachi. It does make sense. I didn't know I could do that. Back to the front end grind. We have to take a few days off to learn new JavaScript. New JavaScript syntax and stuff. Oh man, that's cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, this is too much space right here. I got so much space right there. Oh, that's the media query. All right, that's better. That's better. We gotta do the footer, which is something I forgot about. Maybe love and avocados. So it looks like we got the footer div is gonna have two divs, and one div is gonna have an unordered list. So main section info 3. Then we have our footer. The footer is gonna have two divs. Let's see. Are you still there, Malachi? Are you in school or do you work professionally, or what's going on with you? So we're gonna have. What's up, G Muffin? I don't be doing a whole lot right now. Some complicated health issues, then some basic web dev work previously, nothing major. Understood. Hope you get better. So we got an Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok. Did I pass it up? I'm mostly self-taught over a period of like 10 years or so. Didn't go to school for any tech related things. Damn. You got to get up. The next one was Blue Sky. And then the next one is TikTok. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you. Let me drink some water. Oh, nice, man. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I love to hear it. We're gonna have a P tag, and that P tag made with love and avocados. Or can we say made with love made with love and there you go. All right, cool. So now the footer needs to be how's the learning journey been, Steven? Been treating you well? Has it been treating you well? Okay, so that's media queries. So we're doing. Where the footer at? What was I doing? Oh, is the footer even in here? No, the footer isn't even in here. I'm like looking for something that doesn't exist. Hmm. Hmm. Top and bottom 40 pixels. Top and bottom 40 pixels. 0. Oh, right. Then why don't we do a gap? The gap is gonna be, what's the gap? We're just gonna guess. What's up, man? How have things been going lately? Things have been going great. I appreciate you asking. Things have been going pretty good. 24, we're just gonna do 25 by 22. 25 with by 22. That looks so small though. It's been going good, JJ, man. Hope everything's been going good with you. Hope everything's been going good with you. Let's see. So now we need to check. Need to check. Actually, that's not wide enough. So the gap. Did I even add a gap to it? All right, that's better. I don't know if y'all can see that down there. I just don't like how small it is, but it's the right size. I think it's supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to be that small. Yeah. So what is this? Text preset 9. Text preset 9. looks the same. Acts the same. That is a bit too much. Oh, what? Oh. Padding bottom. Let's remove that padding bottom on the info 3. Info 3. Hold on, I'm about to read your comment. Padding. Oh, no, wrong. Do I need that margin bottom? I don't think I need that margin bottom. Man. Yeah, that's better. That's how it's supposed to look. So this is the front page. For sure, I watched your stream a couple weeks ago and just have been AFK during the holidays, but hope the learning journey has been going well. Excited to see the growth. I appreciate you. And did you just say that you've been learning? Yeah, no. That's Steven. So, yeah, it's been going really good. Can't lie. It's been going great. I met a lot of good people doing this too. I got a friend request. Who is this? Who are you? Tiefly. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. Chat. All right. We should take a break, like a 10-minute break, because I think I've been going at this for almost 2 hours nonstop. So, why don't we take a short break? Who is this? We're going to besides you, make sure you're cute and shit. What's up, Jacob Jones? Jacob. It's Jacob in the house. In the house. Jacob in the house. Jacob in the house. Jacob in the house. Jacob in the house. It's Jacob in the house. 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 Yeah, it can't be hitting the sides like that. I could leave it like that, but that don't look right to me. That don't look right to me. So padding on the that is info 3. Info 3. We're gonna do padding left and right. Let's do one rim. See what that's like. Where the padding at, homie? You don't want to add no padding? No padding? Oh, oops. Wrong one. Info 2. Padding. 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 Can you say padding? Can you say padding? Padding. Oh, look at that. Oh. She got padding. She said, I'm a patter. I don't know what that means, but it sounds provocative. She said, padding. All right. Okay. Next thing we need to do is add this little highlight thing right here, which I think it will be a, if I look at this correctly, so let me look at this right. Section 2, hold on, let me look at section 2. Section 2, no, it's info 2, and we have the div info 2.1, which should probably be this. Are you gonna, okay, so you're not gonna, okay. Div info 2.1. Let's just go ahead and go to div info 2.1, and we're going to say position relative. All right. And we're gonna say dot info 2.1 orange thing. Y'all gonna see why I did that in a second. We're gonna say position absolute top 0 left 0 position absolute width 50 pixels, width 100 pixels, height 25 pixels. Copy this. Oh, background color. There we go. Say opacity 10%, and then we're gonna go to this, and we're going to do div dot orange thing. Do that. It should have showed up. It didn't show up, and that's okay. And that's okay. Opacity, let's remove that. There it is. Let's move the opacity to maybe 70%, because if we go here, we can see that it's kinda, is it behind? But yeah, it looks like it's behind. So why don't we just do Z index -1? That's better. That's a whole lot better. I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna do border radius, hold up, border radius 1 rem. Do we have a command for that? Nightbot commands. Dang. No, don't retract it. Cause I thought I put it. It's not your fault. No, you don't have to retract what you said. Oh no, it's right here. It's VS Code. Does it work? Are you gonna do your thing, Nightbot? Nightbot, do your thing. Yay, you did it. All right. All right. I'm taking this. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm taking this project a little slow. I need to redo my roadmap because I think I was. I, I just thought that I was big, big money, big money, cash money records in the 9-9 and the 2 time. We're going some miles here. Yeah, bad, yeah. Yeah, bad, yeah. You look good with your back that ass up. You a mama, but you back that ass up. No planning, no planning. Da 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 da. Go go go. Man, and then 30 minutes is like in bold. Isn't that just fun? And then this is a bit much. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. You need to start learning some back end. You need to watch your damn mouth. No. You know what? I should have. That's not anger. That's not anger. That's setting a healthy boundary. That is setting a healthy boundary. That is setting a healthy boundary. Just because I told you. I think it's M. Is M? No. HTML bold tag. Which one is the bold one? No. Strong. There we go. Because we do semantic stuff. We're semantic. Girl, we look good. So if I minimize this, will it stay the same? Nope. You know what? Why don't I wonder? Can we give this a class of orange sticky? And then instead of this being position relative, can I do that? I've never done this before. This is new. This is crazy. This is new. You know what? I've actually never done this before. Let's see. So if I had a span with a class, man, I love front end. I like it too. It's great. But you know, we got our haters. We got some haters. They be like, everyone said that backend was the way to go, so I need to say what everyone else is saying. I need to say what everyone else is saying because that's what we're supposed to do. So then, if I do a little, yeah, hold on. Mm. I have to fix that later. I believe in you too, Joel Dev. Wait, AD. Right now, I'm troubleshooting my portfolio site. I was going to send yesterday. Something wrong with my DNS config. The link without www works great, but with the www in front of it, it doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. To be fair, you will eventually want to learn backend, but not until you've learned the fundamentals of front end integration going code. Exactly. I feel like, we're learning, man. We nothing's wrong with a little learning. Nothing's wrong with a little learning, brother. All we trying to do is learn here and become better than we were yesterday. We believe the children of the future. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. We just trying to learn web development so we won't be so goddamn broke. Aren't you adding padding? Maybe it's not the padding that's the problem. Maybe it's not the padding that's the problem. I'll redo. What is the. Okay, redo. Alright. I need to add some padding here. It has no padding. Padding 96 top and bottom. But then when I go over here, what if I want it to be 30 pixels? What about that? It doesn't do nothing. I don't like that. That makes me mad. That makes me upset. It makes me a little upset, a little angry. You know what I mean? I'm not happy about it. are you doing this to me? Why aren't you? Why are you doing this to me, huh? I want you to have padding. And so, since you don't want to have padding, I must slap you in the face. Margin left on right. Margin right. Undo. There. How do you feel now? Oh. Never mind. Hold on, what did I just do? Never mind, I will leave that alone. I will leave it alone. But what I will do is, why don't we shave a little bit off the top? Why don't we just say 72? Then we'll shave some more. Now, oh, that still doesn't matter. It still meets the edge. Well, I'll be a booty bouncing pirate. The anger I feel on the inside is palpable. I think I'm about to Hulk out. How could you? Oh, I know what I'll do. I should have did this to begin with. Are you telling me I did not do anything with the project container? Interesting. Interesting choice. So I think now if I come over here, yeah, buddy, we got some padding. Don't touch the edge. Don't touch the trim. Hello, Sahai Batty. Yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good, Fabs? Oh, run command. Fabs geolocation. Brother, do you have a LinkedIn? Yes, brother. I have a LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn. All right. So the next thing we need to do is to make sure. No, I sent him that because the LinkedIn. Hold on, whoa, that looks ugly. That's not how that's supposed to look. The LinkedIn is on that page. It's on that page. Hold up. So when we go to 768. So when we hit 768, what does that look like? All right. So that's what 768 looks like. And then I'm assuming this one is 375. That's what 375 looks like. Oop, that's ugly. It's horrible. Is that really 375? It is 375. We got to do so much. I really want to start working on the next page. So that's what I'm going to do. The about. So the about the about section, I could go for a snack. I'm feeling snackish. Them a little snackalicious. By the way, if you're here, please subscribe. If you watch the last 60 seconds of the last stream, you'll see why you should subscribe. I gave a very inspirational speech. But I think it is time that if you are sitting here, it is time to subscribe. It is time to do your part, okay? And support the world. And subscribe and like. Like and subscribe. Because it helps so much. Alright. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Man, I cooked some bomb liver and onions. I know y'all think that might sound gross to y'all, some of y'all, but liver and onions, it's amazing. It's life changing actually. Delicious. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. Alright, so we need to start doing the about page. At first you don't succeed, Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. So I want to go to my links because I don't think I made those A tags. I just put them up in there all willy-nilly and crap. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. First you don't succeed. How do we link to another page? Oh man, I'm forgetting stuff. It's been a while, and it was about 3.5 years, brother. About recipes. What is your name? Raven Dragora 7450. Yeah. Dust yourself off and try again. So it's hashtag about. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Oh. How you like them apples? How you like them apples, boy? How you like them? Oh, what webcam do I use? You like this webcam? You like it? You like it? Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Webcam. It's a face. It's an Elgato. Was it Elgato face cam? Something like that. Ugh. Oh, so I don't need that right there. I just need that. Then it's gonna take me. Okay, cool, cool. We were lost, but now we are found. We are lost. We were lost. Which uni did you pursue UG from? Which uni did you? Ba-da-dap, ba-da-dap, ba-da-da-bap, ba-da-da-bap. Ba-da-dap, ba-da-dap. Mention vibe coding and AI again, and you will feel the wrath. You will feel the wrath. You will be the first one to go. You will be. I will Sparta kick you. Sparta kick you into oblivion. Sparta kick you into the east side of the internet, where the hoodlums, where the people can't say anything. Are you ready? Do it. You know you want to. Mention vibe coding and AI again. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Quandle. Do it. I dare you. I double, triple, dog dare you to tell me to AI and vibe coding. I dare you. Do it, Quan. Come back, Quan. There's always one. Every stream, I must, I must banish somebody to the shadow realm to feed the web development gods. You are the chosen one. Say it again. I don't know what FPT is. So my question is, if you know that I am learning, why would you suggest vibe coding? Why? Something about this seems like a lie. Let's look at your channel. Let's go to your channel. Hmm. I have deemed you unworthy. All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay, so on that page, we need this header. I have no idea. I have no idea, Gora. I am not a full stack developer. But there are many full stack developers in the Discord. You can always go in there and ask someone. and they will tell you. They will say, Gora, this is what you need to do. Benezer 5155, welcome. Subscribe, or I will throw you into a very soft bed filled with pillows and magicalness. And then I'll tell you that, you should subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I'll just push you into a pool, but the pool is empty. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen if you don't subscribe. Alright, so I'm procrastinating. Alright, let me get to it. So I need, how was your New Year's and Xmas? My New Year's was amazing. There was a lot of sleep. And I loved every bit of it. Every bit of it. Hero. I'm at that age where sleep is more fun than going out. So I think the footer, the footer and info 3 are the same. The footer and info 3 are the same. So we're gonna, hold on, let me see something. So we're gonna keep the footer, we're gonna keep info 3, but we're gonna erase all of this. And if we go to the about, we should see, okay, cool. And then we need to erase this. And we need to erase the hero. So we got our main. So that's the only thing that's the same on this page. Okay. On my stream, we publicly declared war upon the vibe coders. If they show themselves in our stream, we know to publicly shame. Grateful to have such a loyal member in our legion. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, I strongly believe in excommunicating them and banishing them to the Shadow Realm. If you come in here and you suggest that I vibe code or that I use AI curse or anything like that, I will destroy you. Period. So it's gotta be. I have to eliminate you. So I'm sorry for your sorry that your arrogance brought you to the foot of my kingdom. I will sleep once I become a web developer. Okay? I will sleep once I become a web developer. That's when. That's when. Good luck and Ember consistency over everything. Ember consistency over this everything. Said a great man. I will Ember consistency over everything. I will remember that. Ember that. Okay, so remember. I'll remember that. I'm just playing with you, don't worry. I know what you mean. I'm still gonna make fun of you though. All right, so in this page, we need to, yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Grandpa. We need to remove these A tag thingies, but I'll do that later. What we need to do is focus on this about hero. And I'm gonna say, what am I gonna call this? So we got the footer. Did I put all of those in section tags? Section. Section. We got our section tag. No Android dev, but trying to get into back end development. You can do it. I believe in you. Sure, brother. Are you a full stack developer yourself? Yo, that's cool. Okay. So we need to create a div and we need to call it about hero. Oh, about here, not about her, about hero. And in there, we're gonna have two divs. And the first div is going to be about hero info. The next one is going to be about hero image. So we got the about hero image. So we got our mission, which I'm going to put in its own div. So this is going to be a container. So this one's going to have an image in it. This one's going to have I'm going to say div p our mission. I think these have even H1 help more people cook nourishing meals more often. Help more people cook nourishing meals more often. Yeah, English. I'm gonna call this about highlighted text. Are you a college student? What's that layout program you're using? Are you married, sir? Are you talking to me? You asking me if I'm married? You don't mind your own damn business? What the hell? What the heck? Jan Waynes, are you a college student? I'm a college student of Life University. I am a college student of Life University. It's a grand university out here in these grand streets. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe or I will find you. I already found one of our members. Y'all better subscribe. Y'all better subscribe right now. Y'all better subscribe. Or I will find you and slap you with a noodle. I'll slap you with a noodle. Okay, so anyway. This layout program is called Figma. It's called Figma. It is supposed. You should know what this is. What do you think about web dev future? What do I think about the web dev future? I think you're gonna have to really know your stuff more than ever. I think people won't be posting day in the life as much. Do you use AI? There we go. Thank God for Nightbot. I should have a disclaimer. I should say disclaimer. Talk about AI and vibe. There's nothing wrong with learning to code. It will help you more for those that don't understand code and make you understand what Codex is doing and making the products more faster than the battle fights. Didn't I time you out last time? I told you. I told you about that. Don't be trying to sneak AI conversations up in here. All right, you watch your mouth. I told you about that stuff. You gotta respect people's boundaries. Even if I'm wrong and you're right, you gotta respect people's boundaries. No JS. I live in your mother's basement. That's where I am. It is fun here. Trying to be nice right now. Nah, don't try. We don't need nice. We need respectful. It's very important to respect people's boundaries. Okay? Okay? You gotta learn how to do that. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. Okay? I know it's hard these days because we don't respect people's boundaries, but you gotta. Graphic design and counseling and human development. Okay, so honestly, I'm getting tired. I might end the stream in like 17 minutes. So maybe we should just talk and I'll start fresh on this because I studied earlier today and I'm already tired. Y'all want to talk about stuff? Y'all got any questions? Any questions for me? Anything y'all want to talk about? The stream quality is bad. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I do live in the ghetto. Oh, it was you? What you're working on looks good. Thank you, Battle Fights, YouTube, YT. I appreciate that compliment. The what I'm working on is from Front End Mentor. Do y'all have any questions for me? Now's the time to ask questions. Now is the time to ask questions. I will answer the questions. We will talk about the topics. What do y'all want to talk about? Why? Well, why y'all figured that out? You can check my GitHub. It'll tell you how long I've been learning web dev. Bro, when will you start doing back end? Um, Ask me that again. I'll slap you across the face. Slap you across the face. Like that, right? I'll slap you across the face. What do you think about Code Academy? I want to study too. What? Battle fights. I thought you were I thought you speak like you're a professional. And you were coming up in here telling me I needed to use Codex and AI and all this stuff. So you're telling me that you are a beginner too and you're suggesting AI tools. Is that what you're telling me? Just be honest. Just be honest. Malachi, 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 Malachi. Hey, Malachi. Ugh. What do I think about Code Academy? I don't care as long as you learn. Does it really matter? You gotta pay for Code Academy. Why not use free code camp? Why not use front end mentor projects? Why not use YouTube? Pick one thing. Crazy? Just pick one thing. Let's see what this is. This is the final exam. We're going to combine everything: filtering, mapping, sorting, reducing, and even a bit of logic grouping. The scenario: the movie streaming dashboard. You have a messy array of movie data. Your job is to create a function that takes stop that takes this raw data and returns a curated top action movies. Filter: only keep movies in the action genre. Only keep movies released. Oh, there's two? Oh, no, no. Only keep movies in the action genre. Only keep movies released after the year 1990. Transform each movie into a summary object. Keep the title. Calculate this as rating times 10. Whoa. Sort them by their new score from highest to lowest. Reduce. Turn this array into a final statistics object that looks like this. What time do you think you will become what you want to become? What time do you think you will become what you want to become? Malachi, when will I become a web developer? Tell me, Malachi. I'm making a software like Kali Linux Hack the Box Mentor that guides you and teaches you do cyber attacks. So you're using the website. You're either using there's a few different websites that teach you that. There's Try Hack Me. There's Try Hack Me. There's a few other things. Um, there's this one website. Is it where you get the PNPT certification for pen testing? That website. There's a few different websites. Damn, man, you said ask questions. Why are you answering? You said why am I answering? I should do a live stream one day. You should do a live stream one day. Oh, why am I not answering? Hi, okay. What time do you think you will become what you want to become? I have no idea. Okay, but I do know I'll never stop learning. I'm not sure. Like if people knew that, then things would be completely different. Who knows the answer to that? It's not like college where there's a set path, and even when you go to college, you don't know when you're gonna finish. I'm tired of you wanting me to scratch you. Hug me, Malachi. Mm. Okay. Just ask what you think. I don't need the exact time. I now just told you what I thought. Hold up, what? Watch your mouth. I just told you what I thought. That's what I think. That is what I think. That's what I think. I don't know. Kristen, you too funny. People crazy on the internet. We gotta be respectful. Sometimes you gotta watch. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch. Why don't we try to do a little bit of this before I go? be a little bit too disrespectful on the internet. We not doing none of that today. Let me just push this right quick. Get status. You know what's one thing I've never done? Not interested to become a mobile dev. I never considered it. Can I become a mobile dev with JavaScript? I'm not about to switch right now. If I can use JavaScript, that's fine. Well, we'll get there. We'll decide. The first framework I'm going to learn is React. So the next thing I'm learning is going to be React. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So I need y'all to remember we're not there yet. We're not in JavaScript land yet. People need to understand that, man. Yes. React is gonna be the first framework I learn. I've been saying it. Can I get through my JavaScript course first? I feel attacked. And when I learn React, I know everybody's gonna go like finally, 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 this crazy man is learning. You applying after React? People said I should start applying now, Nuffles. But definitely, after I learn React, I will definitely start applying. 100%. 100%. I thought I told y'all. I was gonna learn React. I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to get a job. I heard Tailwind is pretty good. I have a friend who lives and dies by Tailwind. Well, I'm just chilling with y'all right now. I was doing my recipe website, but now I'm curious because there's something I've been wanting to do. I don't know. I want to try one of these Code Wars websites. One of these. Hold on. How do I join? What y'all think? Oh, yeah. Well, we chilling and we doing JavaScript stuff. An isogram is a word that has no repeating letters, consecutive or non-consecutive. Implement a function that determines whether a string that contains only letters is an isogram. Assume the empty string is an isogram. My God, is this what I want to do right now? I'm checking out different websites. I'm about to check out different websites. Yeah, but I like it. I've been practicing stuff. No, no, don't help. No help. We don't do backseating. An isogram is a word that has no repeating letters, consecutive or non-consecutive. Implement a function that determines whether a string that contains only letters is an isogram. Assume the empty string is an isogram. Ignore letter case. Oh. Join the Discord. Let me tell you something, Chaz. Let me tell you something, Chaz. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. We do not tell the answer. We do not tell the answer. We do not backseat. We don't do that. That does not help anybody. It just lets people know that you can do it. We don't do that. All right. Do I really want now the question is, do I want to do it? Let me just look around the site because I'm curious. So yeah, but I don't want the ideas either. No, I be looking at it. Do 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 do. They said some of the people said. Let me hold on. Is it so the Caillou is the difficulty of it, right? You're analyzing authentication. Hold on, what? So it's a array. The Okay, hold on. You're analyzing authentication logs. Each log entry is a string, like an IP is suspicious if it has three or more consecutive failures without a success in between. Return a list of suspicious IPs sorted alphabetically. Okay. Good thing I started learning array functions. Online RPG player to qualifying stage. Let's imagine we have a popular. Hold up. Then how do I start it if I want to? Oh. Let's imagine we have a popular online RPG. A player begins with a score of 0 in class E5. A1 is the highest level a player can achieve. Now, let's say the players want to rank up to class E4. To do so, the player needs to achieve at least 100 points into the qualifying stage. I'm 34. Write a script that will check to see if the player has achieved at least 100 points in his class. If so, he enters the qualifying stage. All right. So take turns remixing and refactoring other people's code. Can't get much better than your single pass solution. So the only change here is using a smaller type. Oof, what is this? Okay. Hold up. What? How many minutes left? Why doesn't. Okay, weird. I don't know what that one is. Recursive bomb search. Okay. What is this one? Alice and Bob work in an office. When the workload is light and the bosses are looking, they sometimes play simple word games for fun. This is one of those days. However, yesterday Carol and Dan got wise to these sneaky shenanigans, and so today Surprise challenged them as a team member to one of their own games, which they like to call anagrams. Alice and Bob reluctantly agreed. If all four vowed to help their illicit gamery completely hidden from the rest of the office. Okay, I don't care about all that. Just Team 1 will be Alice and Bob versus Team 2. Team 1 will be Alice and Bob versus Team 2. Team 2, who are Carol and Dan, and the fun begins with a list of four-letter subject words. A list of Going through the words on a list, the two teams compete in a game of points where one player from each team will successfully take each one on one other on one round at a time, recalling as many anagrams as possible of a subject word from their respective memories, which themselves are also lists of four-letter words. This is like a homework assignment. Within each round, Alice or Bob will be matched with Carol or Dan in head-on competition over a single subject word, attempting to win the round for their team by earning the most round points. Both players immediately get 1 round point if they can simply recall the subject word itself from their memory. Player 1 recalls as many anagrams of the subject word they can, getting 2 round points for each. I already don't want to do that. That just seemed complicated for no reason. Let's go to a harder one. 8, 4, where the 8? What does this one say? The purpose of this kata, okay, cool. The purpose is simple to the point. The purpose of the kata is to work out just how many bottles of duty-free whiskey you would have to buy, such that the savings over the normal high street price would effectively cover the cost of your holiday. You will be given the high street price. The duty-free discount. For example, if a bottle costs, okay, I'm already uninterested in all of this, so we will not be doing Cold Wars. Super uninterested. Like, my eyes are about to glaze over. Is there anything else? Let's look up some stuff on Dribble. Alright, let's see. Let's see. JavaScript challenges. What about leaked code? I hope leak code is leak code straight to the point. Or can we, hold on. You said copying dribble designs is the best way to learn. That's what I've heard. No, I have not been doing leak code. Uh, what? I can't sign up with GitHub? Let's explore. I don't want to. given a function fn, return a memoized version of that function. A memoized function is a function that will never be called twice with the same inputs. Instead, it will return a cached value. You can assume there are 3 input functions. I'm already disinterested in all of this. Like, this is not fun to me. Going back to Dribble. Let's see. So somebody said, my bad, forgot you're going for web dev. I am going for web development. Yes, sir, I am. I like my designs and maybe my back ends one day. And oh, this is cool. Look at this little form. Oh, that's cool. They got the little, that's interesting. How did they do this? I've actually never seen a design where they curve this up like that. Oh, wow, they're fancy. They're so fancy. There's some big fancy pants. Puffer jacket type. I wonder, is this like position absolute with a Z index and then you just tilt it to the right a certain amount of degrees? This one is very sleek. Oh wow, look at that. That is cool. A unicorn that's just chilling. Oh wow. Oh, that's cool. That would be a cool little thing. You pick it up and you drag it and it kind of tilts to the right. And what's up, Alicondu? Ali can do. Sub to your channel, bro. Good luck, bro. Go to your channel. Grinding contracts. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate you. You are loved and cared for. What y'all want to see me do right quick? As long as it's not no leak code stuff. Let's see what's going on in the Discords and stuff. Anything? I don't know what I want to do, man. Wow, this is a nice looking website. He did a good job on this. Is he... Hold on, what does he do? Is he a developer or just a designer? Try this. This wouldn't be hard at all. It's gonna have to be on the next stream though, because I'm getting tired. All these people are using Figma to design. Y'all have another site that has a lot of good designs. I kind of want to start building out certain components at the beginning. Like I want to start doing exercises. So I want to start like at the beginning of the stream, maybe do some JavaScript exercises, and then there's some front end exercises where we make like certain components or simple one-page things, and you know, stuff like that. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Yeah, I've already done that. I just want to do more of it. Something quick, something easy, little front end exercises. I do want to learn 3JS. I actually got a course. Hold on, why did you retract it? I do want to learn 3JS. Try making a dashboard. And as soon as you said that, here's a dashboard. I should try making a dashboard. Hmm. How would I make these circle things? How would I do that? Math functions, chart.js, chart.js. Oh, you can go to my GitHub and you can determine what level I'm at. Boop. Oh, let's force dark page. Oh, that way better. Okay. Um, there's also landing. There's this one right here. Oh, this one is cool. Look at this. Look at how they got this in the middle. This would be the perfect one to try right here. Yeah, cause they got like all these elements that have to be designed. Where am I at on JavaScript? Let's see. In my JavaScript journey, I am currently I've been practicing filter, reduce, sort, and map. So lately I've been doing stuff like that. So you'll see me do a lot of this. So this is where I'm at right now. This is what I'm learning. Yeah. Right now we just chilling right now, looking up things to do, different front end projects to do, different job. There's actually yeah. Exorcism, that I am scared to look that up. You mean exercises? Are you sacrificing chickens to learn JavaScript? Is that what you do now? Is that what we do? Oh, this one is a cool one. Oh no, that's just an ad. This one is a cool one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. They got all this space in between. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this one is cool. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Yeah. I'm gonna save that to the. I'm gonna create a new channel. Welcome to the server. Allie can do that. Yeah, it is a great one. So I'm gonna create another channel. What should I name this channel? Because I want to post links where you get possible things to do. Maybe things to do. Or code this. Oh, this is interesting. Hello from Armenia. Hello, Armenia. What's good, Armenia? We are looking at things we could possibly design. You know what? Why don't we? I'm curious.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your bro. Hope you're doing well. And in today's video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get started working with React.js. So why don't you go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. React is a JavaScript library, not framework, that's used to easily build and arrange user interfaces for web applications. React focuses on building a web application using these things called components. A component is a self-contained section of code that functions as a reusable building block. Think of Legos. You could say a Lego is similar to a React component. Each Lego represents a section of reusable JavaScript and HTML code. We can build a diorama or other complicated structure from these Legos if we use enough of them and in the correct places. React uses a syntax extension of JavaScript known as JS.
Okay. Anyway, I think that's the end of the stream. I'm tired. I'm glad that y'all joined me and we chilling and stuff. Sorry if I didn't do much this stream. But tomorrow we'll be streaming, or later today we'll be streaming, and we'll get a lot more done. So, this was day 60. I appreciate y'all. Oh my God. Ugh. I appreciate y'all coming and watching and stuff and supporting me. I really do. I really appreciate all of it. I will be here later today. I'm glad that I was in your homepage, brother. I'm glad I was on your homepage, man. We love you. I love you too. And tomorrow we'll probably do some Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow, what I'll do? Okay, so later today, what we're gonna do is, because I was just getting tired by the end of the stream because we're like 3 hours in right now. Um, I am going to start because I want to finish this. Hold on, where are we? File, open recent. I'm gonna try my best to get as much on because I'm ready to be done with this project. And the whole point of me learning all that those array methods was so that I could introduce so I could learn how to do some filtering on another page, right? So that's what's gonna happen on the next stream. So where are we? We don't have much. Hold on, there's JavaScript. I don't remember. Oh yeah. By the way, I just want to say this in case you're doing some things. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there is a huge difference between window.screen.width and window.innerWidth. Okay, I need you to remember that. Old enough to get the belt and chase you with it. So I need y'all to understand there is a huge difference between window.screen.width and window.innerWidth. And I learned that the hard way. Go with window.screen.width. We are coding a. Oh, the home doesn't work. Oh. Oh, we're stuck on the. Oh. This is a recipe finder website. It's on Front End Mentor. Are you familiar with Front End Mentor? Y'all don't know what Front End Mentor is? Let me do a plug. They don't pay me to say this, but it really has helped me learn web development a lot better, and I recommend it. So Front End Mentor has a lot of different challenges on it. So you can do these challenges. A lot of them involve HTML, CSS, JS, and then they have APIs and stuff. A lot of people I know do them. It's real good. You okay? You all right? And then they have advanced stuff like here's a note-taking web app stuff. So. All right, we're about to go. Say bye, Malachi. Bye, Malachi. You said, is that learning through? Ooh, you all right? You good? You good, homie? You good? Zoop. You good? You said, is that learning through reinventing the wheel? No, I do not do leak code. I don't do leak code. I haven't done leak code yet. What I have been doing is I'll go into Gemini and be like, hey, Jim, what's wrong? I'll go into Gemini. If you use view height, view width, or percentage, just use dot display width, dot display height, and just sum with margin. Now I'm familiar with that, but what we were trying to do with hold on, what are you trying to say? If you use view height and view width, what's wrong? Just sum with margin. I know what you mean. Yeah, I've done that before, but that's not what we were trying to do here. When I was talking about, are you talking about when I mentioned the? Are you cold? What's wrong, honey? It is cold in here. Um, when I was talking about, because I was trying to get the screen with this was for I don't know what you're talking about, but this was for, you see how I was just trying to do the hamburger menu. That's it. That's all this is for. It's for the hamburger. Brother, do you have to pee? You gotta pee, don't you? Malachi, do you gotta pee? Yeah, buddy, it's time to go outside. All right, y'all. It was fun. Malachi gotta pee and probably poop. I'll see y'all later today, and we'll go head first into the healthy recipe finder. So, what I'll probably do that as soon as I. What does that actively do? I am lost. What actively do? Oh, what you talking about? This thing right here? Oh, he ran away. He gotta pee. What Honeybee said. So, from what I understand, like, okay, so if you use the view height or the view width or percentage, just use dot display width slash dot divided by dot display height and just sum with margin. I thought, now the more that I read it, the more I'm realizing I've never done that before, and I thought he was talking about like one of the calc functions in CSS or something. I don't know, but I have used view width and view height, which is used for screen ratio, right? But I am lost and I'm new to it. Tablet, mobile, its size of screen, the image seems to be stretched. The image, you mean this image right here? It's not stretched. This is the size of it. It is not stretched at all. This is the size of that image. It's just a wide image. It's not stretched. What's up, Insu? So yeah, no. It's just a wide image. It's cold as what's up, Roha? It is cold. It's getting cold. It is. Hold on, I can't see it's 47 degrees here. Try the mobile view for a second. The mobile view ain't ready. The mobile view ain't ready. Don't judge me. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. See, this is all hugged up on here. See, I need to change this. I need to change the source on this when it gets to a certain size. Bro, just try to use Claude and forget. Try to switch back is better. Alright. So yeah, man, I'm not finished. But I had to take a detour this week into more JavaScript land, and so what I'll do is I'll say, you go up here, you'll see, I'll say things like, I'll ask Gemini to give me different questions and stuff so that I can learn different things. So to give me exercises and stuff. I recommend that. That has helped me a lot. Asking Gemini or ChatGPT for different types of exercises to do or different types of JavaScript. Like, say, for example, if you are just learning JavaScript and you're like, okay, build a newspaper application. So say if you're just learning, I just had deja vu. If you're learning JavaScript and you just learn variables, say, I just learned, this is an example of your capabilities for my stream. Humor me. Give examples of, I just learned JavaScript variables. I just learned JavaScript variables. Give me some exercises so that I can cement my knowledge. Oh, look, even ChatGPT, Gemini just said, And that's okay, Salient 2K. Don't Salient 2K. That is okay. That is hard at first. It'll get easier. It will get easier. I did a whole bunch of. So, for example, this is what y'all do. So, this is what Gemini said. Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you've just learned variables, you've essentially just learned how to create labeled boxes to store information in JavaScript. So, you ask Gemini how to do, like, you ask Gemini how to like you learn something in JavaScript and then you try to implement it by asking Gemini for exercises. You know what's crazy? I've been an engineer for so many years and never touched LeetCode. Damn, I don't like LeetCode. I just went to the website Roha and I was like, I don't like this. It was boring to me. I would rather just build out a project. And I see why people don't hate that they do LeetCode style questions in interviews. Like, I mean, depending on the job, maybe it's relevant, but man, if they ask me to build something in real time, I would definitely prefer that. Ask me to make something right then and there. That's because that's what I've been doing. I use ChatGPT only for CSS. It's so boring to write. You will never truly know CSS if you are using ChatGPT to write it. You silly, silly man. I just started doing LeetCode 5 days ago and doing some easy problems feels hard for me. That's okay. Yeah, I know that view height view width are, but the equation you gave it for it, summing it up with margin, that's what I don't understand. I don't know if you can do, for example, like if I said dot test margin and then I said margin or I said width, y'all know how to use clamp. You can use clamp on the margin. I've seen people do margin and then do like clamp, stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you can use clamp and stuff. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I know what view height. You know what's crazy? Yeah, exactly. Take your time. Basically, LeetCode problems is all about recognizing pattern and choosing the correct algorithm and data structure to solve the problem. Yes, that's what I've heard too. If you need a screen size, you can add up the size of the stretch object by 100% with the margins through display width. In that example that I just showed y'all, this one right here, you see how it's ugly right there? What I plan to do is in VS Code, in our assets, in our images, we have two different ones. So there's one, and this one is for the large screen. That's why it looks like that. I mean, I could change the height and make it look better, but whatever. I'm just gonna change the source on the screen change. Okay. Then specify a strict static value for length of the laptop and done. Hold up. Okay, make a async application with payment module in it and an email confirmation with email services. If you don't apply DSA, your payment module will keep waiting for email confirmation. I don't know how to do all that. I'm not there yet. I'm still doing front end stuff. I never used Clamp before. That is new to me. Clamp is really nice, especially when you're you want to see some Clamp stuff. Actually, no, we're not going to do no Clamp stuff because I'm going to mess it up and not give you a good demo of it. You must apply DSA. Try GSAP for animations. I've been very interested in GSAP. I've been interested in the GSAP. See, I was visiting GSAP the other day. I liked it. I think you could change the background size to cover on the stretch image. Not gonna lie, I never use Clamp. I need to use it more often for my front-end projects. Yeah, because Clamp is good. I'm telling you, Clampity clamp. Maybe we should do a Clamp. That's true. Everybody can talk in announcements, but they haven't. I dare somebody to talk in announcements. I'm telling you. Anyway, I've been working with Jekyll and Liquid code, and I was not used to using Liquid inside of HTML code. That is wild experience I am getting used to. Not gonna lie, I never used Clamp. You could change the background. Why don't we do a demo of Clamp? Let's just do a demo of Clamp. All right. Uh, and then I will end the stream. Maybe I think I said I was gonna end the stream like 45 minutes ago, and we're still here. All right. So why don't we do it with the JS? No, let's say P. It is sad, to be honest. Well, nowadays web dev isn't enough. I'm pretty much tired of chasing the requirements out of fear, so I try to do these stuffs as more like hobbies rather. Okay. It's sad, to be honest. Okay. I recommend this book design patterns, Eric Gamma. I recommend okay. I didn't that sentence was a weird sentence. I recommend this book design patterns, Eric Gamma. All right. So we have, this is a clamper. And we're going to say that this is a class of clamper. All right. So we have our class of clamper. This is a clampity clamper. All right. And we're going to say clamper. And clamper, let's just say, let's just say everything has a font size of 2 rem. Oh, that's big. That's a little bit big. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So then we do font size clamp, and clamp takes 3 arguments: the absolute size, the relative size, and the. So why don't we just go over here and look up clamp CSS? All right. So the clamp is going to take the min, the max, and the val. So the min is the minimum value. The val is going to be the preferred value. As long as it is between minimum and maximum, it's going to be good. And then there's the maximum value. So why don't we just do That's a good question. By the way, relative size for clamp, which is the middle one. The preferred value is the expression whose value will be used as long as the result is, hold on, min, we got min, max, val. And then you said relative. The relative, which is the val, let me look at it again. Yeah, the one in the middle is the size that is the preferred value, and I think it's dependent from. So for example, if I said, let's just say 10 pixels, right? And then I want the max to be like 50 pixels. And then I'm gonna say, I could say 1 rem plus view plus 7 view width or something like that, right? And so now if we go over here and I do inspect, at a certain point it begins to get smaller. You see the JS stays the same, but this one, why don't we do 20? And why don't we do 1? And why don't we do 200? All right, as you see it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Yes, val is used as long as it's the preferred one. And if you add view width to it, it'll magically get smaller and smaller, y'all. Ooh. Oh. Ow. So it is 168 pixels right now. And I think if I enlarge this, it should go to a max of 200. Yeah, so it's at 200 pixels. That's the maximum. And then now when I make it smaller, it's gonna go to the preferred value, which is 1 rem plus 10 view width, and it's getting smaller. Yes, val can also accept expressions. Like, you mean like min and max? So yeah, there we go. And of course, it can get as small as 1, but I can also say you can get as small as 1 rem. So, and that's as small as it gets. 1 rem, or maybe 1.5 rem, or maybe even 2 rem. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. All right. We're done for today, my friends. And so, hold on. I'm gonna start doing this thing at the end of every stream. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave, y'all. We gotta do this. Hold on, y'all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Our outro every day. This is gonna be our outro. I think did this just freeze? All right. All right, guys. Your sub matters so much. You should subscribe. You should subscribe today. Because when you subscribe, you should subscribe. You should subscribe for him. For him. Okay? Subscribe for us. Subscribe. Every time you subscribe, Malachi gets a treat. Subscribe for us. You subscribing to the channel matters. And make sure you like. Make sure you like. All right, bye.